From all my friends. Everybody always want to know, how do I make seafood rice? Fine, I'm going to disclose this because I don't want to go to my grave with a recipe out there that don't nobody know how to cook in my family. Sorry, Grandma, but you did us dirty. You passed away, and none of us know how to cook any of the things that you made. But anyway, I'm going to make seafood rice and garlic crabs. Yay! I'm allergic to crabs, but I still eat them. I have my trusty sidekick Benadryl nearby usually. I don't know where it is right now, but usually it's in the cabinet, but I'll find it later. First things first, let me get my rice going so I can have that going. Usually this comes in two forms. It either comes like this or it comes in a box. But it's body of tropical sazon. You need this. You need this, you need this. This is the secret ingredient to seafood rice. So, let me go ahead and get the water going for the rice. And we can start. And you're gonna need some parboiled rice. I got this from Sam's Club. You're gonna need 3 cups of it. You can use Uncle Ben's parboiled rice. When I was in Miami, I used Iberia. It doesn't matter, rice is rice. I'm going to start this out with about maybe 12 cups of rice. 12 cups of water. You may not have to use the entire 12 cups. So this is 12 cups of water. And then what I do, this is a 1/4 cup of the tropical sazon, which is like equal to 6 packets. If you're getting it in a box, it'll be like 6 packets. I'm sorry, 8 packets. And I let that go. And this is going to be my tablespoon measuring. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of garlic salt. 3 tablespoons of garlic powder. And 2 tablespoons of garlic pepper. And no seafood dish is complete without Old Bay. So Old Bay is going to give it a little spice, because I don't really like spicy food. So that's 1 and 2, 3 tablespoons of Old Bay. And me, I typically don't measure the garlic, but I'm going to do it today. So, it's a lot of garlic because that's what makes this dish so tasty. That's 1. That's 2. 2 tablespoons of regular garlic. And we're just going to let that go. That's going to be the water for the and I'm just going to get the seasoning mixed up in here. Yummy. And me, I'm a clean person. I don't like to see all kind of stuff everywhere, so I wipe up all the time. So while that's going, usually at this time, I will usually at this time start to saute the rice. I have it on high. So once this boils, it's ready to go into the rice. So what you have to do, and for all of my people out there, this is real important. Everybody always say, Sam, how does your rice come out so perfect? It is not the rice. It is the pot. I have some pots, they're called Amusa, and as you can see, I've had these pots for a very long time. But they're called Daras, or I don't know what the other word for it is. Anyway, I think of it. I got a little touch of Alzheimer's to it. Just it comes and goes, but hey, it is what it is. But gonna get you some olive oil. You're gonna coat your pot, and that's about maybe an eighth of a cup. You want it nice and oily because you have to coat your rice. So I'm gonna let that kind of warm up for a little while. And for those of you who are using this type of pot, you need a wooden spoon. My good old lefty, if anybody out there in wooden spoon world, I got this, and it's, you know, it's getting old now, and I need a new one. But it's called the lefty because, of course, I'm left-handed. But I need a new one, and I can't find it anymore. So if y'all out there, think of me. Of all the dishes I have cooked for all my friends, find me a lefty, please, and send it to me. You can hit me up on Facebook. Half of y'all know how to get in contact with me. So, hey, I don't put my number out there. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, I'm sorry for you. You know, if you really want it, hit me up. I'll give it to you. But anyway, got my oil going here. And I'm just going to pour 3 cups of parboiled rice in there. That's 3 cups. You know what? I need more rice. Those of you who know me know I always cook a lot. So I'm going to put one. Let's see what 1 more cup looks like. Because usually, that's not enough. So we're going to do this with 5 cups of rice. That looks about right. So, and no, there's no need to wash the rice off prior to. It's unnecessary. But you see how that coating gets all over the rice? The olive oil is on each rice strand, you know? And that's all I'm doing, coating the rice. It helps when, and yes, I touch these with my bare hands. I've been cooking a long time, you guys. And you just gonna let that kind of simmer. It doesn't have to be on high. But, you know, while we letting that work its magic, you know, you want to kind of stir it because you don't want the rice to necessarily cook. You're just doing it just so that that you had each piece of rice kind of coated with the oil. Now for and I know y'all saying, well, golly, where'd you get this one from? Again, Imusa, favorite company. They have the best pots in the world. Once you actually use a pot and you season it really good, you'll notice it'll have this coating on it, kind of, sort of. You don't need non-stick pots. I don't recommend non-stick pots. People were like, well, how come your rice don't stick? I don't use anything non-stick. You won't see it in my house. These are Wolfgang Puck pots. They're not very expensive. Sam's, BJ's, Costco, they all have them. You know, I've had these for years. I've never had to buy another set of pots. But anyway, muesli pots are the best. This is usually what I put my turkey in. So, you know, hey. I'm going to turn the rice down because all I need for this to do is to come up to a boil, and then I'm going to transfer that onto the rice. So, I'm going to turn my rice down. And in the meantime, while that's chilling, we're going to get over here to these nice crabs. As you can see, you know, I'm going to a friend's and she's like, okay, well, bring some dinner. So fine. I'm going to bring some crabs. So, I don't know how many pounds of crabs this is. I really don't care. I can say it's a lot. So, since I don't want to make a mess all over my house, I'm a real neat freak. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, and by the way, I'm going to try something new. This is optional. If you don't like sausage in your stuff, you don't have to, but this is completely optional. I'm going to try putting sausage into the seafood rice dish and kind of make like a jambalaya type. No, you know what? I'll save this for another day. Sorry, Facebook. Not today. I'm gonna do the classic one that I usually do. But anyway, back to this dish. And yes, I have two different types of garlic powder. One is fine, and one is kind of a coarser one. For this, you're gonna need garlic. You could use this type of garlic as well. Same thing. I like mine to be whole. All I did was peel a few, left them whole. Didn't have to cut them up, and you know, just kind of be done with it. But there is really no measuring it in garlic pepper. It's what, when you look at how many things of crabs you have, you go from there. And you're going to need parsley and olive oil. Okay. So here's what you need. I'll put that over there to the side. Old Bay is really not recommended for my garlic crab recipe because Old Bay has a flavor that we won't be needing right about now. So, in the pot go some olive oil. And as you can see, we had a big pot. Put in my garlic. It might help if you cut the pot on. You know, that makes all the difference. If the pot isn't on, yeah, you can still eat crabs raw. But anyway, you know I like garlic. Land O'Lakes, like I said, no imitation here. Land O'Lakes is the real deal here. It's either gonna be Land O'Lakes or Brickstone. I don't do that other store stuff. You know, this is a stick of butter. I like to buy them in the little ones like that because it's more convenient for me when I'm not cooking for a lot of people. I'm over here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're gonna season up these nice crabs. You want to bring the camera over here so I can season up this stuff? You know, he an amateur. He only 15. And if anybody out there, I'm looking for a wife for him because Lord knows, this ain't your film. Don't get me started. Anyway, you know, you just gonna lightly, you know, I'm real good with seasoning. And I don't, it's a method to my seasoning. Yeah, it looks like a lot, but trust me, it's gonna end up in the bottom of the pot. And this is why I like to do this in the sink, because it makes a mess. And all you're doing is seasoning. You just want to turn it. Garlic tastes so good on seafood. Like, kill me and send me the garlic heaven. And you just tossing some. And I'm all out of parsley. But hey, it is what it is.
Getting that really, really good smelling taste.
And everybody absolutely loves my garlic crabs. All right. And all you're gonna do is we're just checking just to see if this is coming up, and it don't have to be on high. I just happen to have it on high. But I wouldn't recommend that because it's butter. Butter burns. All right, so we ready to, I put a little bit of water in here. Out the way just for a moment. And as you can see, it's not sticky if you do the right thing at the right time.
Whew.
And like I say, this was 12 cups of water. I got 5 cups of rice. And I'm just gonna kind of pour it in there. Like I say, you may not have to use it all. And I'm going to eyeball that. And I'm going to say right now that I'm at about 8 cups now. $10 cups now. So I'm at about 11 cups of water. And remember, you can always add, but you can't take away. Now, back to my garlic crabs. Oh, and for the rice, I usually wait until I put the water in. I'm gonna add onions, and all of this is to your liking. You know, I like a lot of bell peppers, and I use multicolor. I use the red, the orange, the yellow, and the green. And this is a, I don't know, container I got from Jimmy Nick's Barbecue. You know, because I'm a Jimmy Nick's kind of girl. But however, whatever size container that is, that was a whole one. I don't know. And of course, I'm gonna add right now, not so much. This is a 16-ounce package of green onions, but I'm gonna add half of it to it right now. And don't forget, we have the regular onions, which I put the red onions in there. And we're just gonna let that cook. No, I didn't saute any vegetables or anything, but we're gonna let that cook. The rice is down.
It's like vegetable soup.
You're just gonna let that simmer. You don't want the pot all up on high or anything like that. So focus on the phone, please. Now I'm gonna add my crabs to my pot here. Now see all that seasoning, like I say, it's gonna end up at the bottom. And I'm gonna stick it in there. So I added 2 cups of water to that so the crabs can steam. You know, my garlic is in there at the bottom, but like I say, it's not a party if you just don't have garlic. So I like garlic. I love garlic. I just poured the rest of it in there. So this was like a 8-ounce container, and I'd only put maybe 2 ounces of it. Put some olive oil on top of your crab legs. You know, be generous with it. You know, I know olive oil is expensive, but who cares? You know, it is what it is. Now you're gonna let that steam. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna check on this in about 15 minutes. Cut. Hello. Now, so I can give you, this is what it looks like right about now. You know, crabs are pretty much already done. I mean, you're steaming them just to get it hot, but I love to see that juice. You can see all that lovely olive oil and butter, and that's what you want. It's that flavor from that I'm looking for. And I'll show you how I shake it all up in the end. But I'm gonna let that cook probably until 5 o'clock. 15 more minutes, I guess. But let me show you guys at this point what the rice is looking like. And all you're doing is, that's why the wooden spoon is important. You don't want to scratch your pots. And you know, I have this on a low heat, low to medium heat. And as you can see, all my bell peppers and everything in my rice makes it look real pretty. And if you guys notice, I didn't add any more seasoning to it. So my rice is almost done. And once the rice is done, then I add all the rest of it at the end, because I don't like overcooked seafood. And if you put shrimp and stuff in here as it's cooking, it's gonna be overcooked. So basically, you know, you're getting it so that the rice is not sticking. As you can see, it is not sticking to the pot. So you're just stirring it occasionally. No big deal. And we're gonna come in. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. And we're just gonna wait. So it's not done yet, so we're gonna check it again about 5 o'clock. And then I'm gonna show you guys how I do my shrimp and add my crab meat and the rest of the onions. Okay, so it's 4:57, you know, just shy of 15 minutes, but let's see where we are. The rice is nice. Not quite done. You could probably go maybe about 10 more minutes on the rice. Or actually, I can, let's see if I can get away with doing this. Nope. I cook with big stuff. But anyway. Woo! Alright, so here we go with the garlic crabs. As you can see, lots of juice. Lots of juice. They're done. Crabs don't take forever. So let me show you guys how the trick that I do to get this juice all shook up. And since I'm going over to a dinner party, I've got to put them in my dishes over there. So there's a trick. Do this over the sink. Shake it up. Then open it up and it's all mixed up. It's just gorgeous. Okay? So we're just gonna sit this off to the side for right now. Because we don't need it anymore. We're gonna let that go. Now, here's the part that's just as important as the first part. I know y'all thought I was out of garlic. Sorry, I'm not. I keep a supply just for me. I love garlic. Anyway, this is where my Aunt Hazel, don't be all up in my oven. How you know it's clean? Like, really? Even though it is, because I got the LG. Anyway, but, you know, we're gonna get this shrimp going. And thank you, Auntie Hazel. This was hands down the best gift anybody has ever given me. Thank you, Auntie Hazel. She gave me this cast iron pot and she said, you better take care of this pot. And I promise you I do. Doesn't it look real pretty? Anyway, I'm gonna put it on that thing, and I always keep it in the oven. I don't put it in the cabinet. Lord, I'm gonna pray over that pot. And anyway, you're gonna need yourself about a pound of shrimp, and they're deveined. You know, get you I guess a 2-pound bag usually from Sam's, BJ's, whatever. But you only need a pound, cause you got a pound of this stuff too. Crab, imitation crab meat. Yes, you can put the real stuff in there. I'm going to a dinner party, and again, these are holiday favorites. When everybody's having holiday parties, trust me, you will be the life of the party. You bring some seafood rice and some garlic crabs. They're gonna love you. They're gonna say, where did she come from? I need her number. Who is she? Girl, everybody gonna talk about you. But anyway, I got that going. I'm gonna get me a half a stick of butter. I'm gonna put some olive oil in there. And it's not much, it's probably a tablespoon of olive oil. Half a stick of butter. Get it in there. Don't overdo it. Watch it closely because this goes quickly. Okay. So, what I want to do is, I want to season it up, and I'm watching my pan too at the same time. You're gonna do this like you would a shrimp scampi. Basically, that's what you're creating at this point. You're making a shrimp scampi. So you're gonna put some garlic salt, and again, it's just you should put a little excess on there. Some garlic, and you don't have to overdo it, but that's not a lot that was in there, so I'm just gonna put, and that's about a teaspoon actually, and then I'm gonna put some garlic pepper on it. Like I say, shrimp scampi, garlic is it. Garlic makes the dish, and you know, you're just gonna watch that. You don't want, see that butter burns. So you gotta be careful with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add these shrimp. And you don't wanna overdo it. You just want them to turn pink. that's it. And that butter is gonna have such a beautiful juice to it. Really, really nice. So I can say we're done with that. We're done with that. So this is what we've got left. We're waiting on the shrimp to turn pink. In the meantime, you're going to a holiday party, start cleaning up. It's important. I like to clean. I don't like nothing dirty. You know, and you don't really have to turn them over. Let them cook. They're gonna turn pink on their own, no matter what. So, and you really don't want to overcook them, because then they'll shrink up to nothing and you'll be mad, because they'll be like, instead of them saying you their best friend, they're gonna say, she had them little old tiny behind on shrimp in there, and we can't eat that. She should have put salad shrimp in there, but you know, I don't recommend that. Don't go to the holiday party sticking those salad shrimp in there. These are, I'm not sure if they're large or extra large, but you get the ones you can afford. How about that? I'm not gonna tell you what size to get, because I ain't calling nobody pocket, because I don't want nobody calling me asking me for no money. I'm broke. But anyway, as you can see, they're pretty much done. We gonna turn all of this off. Did I burn you, baby?
No.
Good. I didn't want to catch no case. I know you're 15, but you're still young enough to try to report me. So anyway.
It's a whole bunch of smoke.
Smoky! Now let me just taste that rice and make sure it's nice and... Oh my God. Jesus! Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord! Oh! Woo! Let me get myself together here. Woo! That rice got some flavor on it, baby. And as you can see, the only salt that I added to it was the garlic salt. I didn't add any other salt. And just, I guess, Old Bay kind of has salt in it to itself. But when I say garlic does the trick, it does the trick. I've officially turned this off. I'm going to push that over to the side. I'm going to let that sit in that juice for just a moment. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. Now, y'all know I like to keep things a little neat and tidy. So with that being said, we're going to do some transferring of things in a moment. Oh, that's just pretty. Lord have mercy. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm so pretty. I don't know what to do. Boom! See, not one mess. Y'all know nothing about this. Maybe one got on the counter, but who cares? That girl is thebomb.com. Ooh, they hot. Lord have mercy. They steaming. You know, garlic crabs. You're gonna be the life of the party, I'm telling you. If you don't want to be the life of the party and you don't want to spend money, don't go with these crabs. Because they're going to make somebody lose their religion. Alright, here we go. Simple as 1, 2, 3. We got the imitation crab meat. You have to do nothing but let this sit out and get room temperature. Matter of fact, it's still cold, but it ain't gonna matter, because once it hit the rice, it's going to warm up. And that's all you want to do for this. You don't want to cook it. You don't want to do anything else to this crab meat. Now, if I could just find my things here. Let's see. Here's how it works out. rice, the rest of the green onions, and guys, I recommend getting a vacuum sealer. It'll save you tons of money. You know, for you to be a cameraman, you tripping on all this stuff in my kitchen. Let me tell you something. I ain't got homeowners insurance. Call if you want to. I'm gonna go get some needle and thread and I'm gonna stitch you up right here. Okay, crab meat in. Boom. Okay, I already broke it up. You know, and I went to Publix. I got it from Publix. It is what it is. I ain't telling you what brand to buy. You buy some imitation crab meat. And that was I think a 16-ounce package or 20-ounce package, something like that. But you see, you don't need a whole lot. And then you go ahead and you take this and you add this along with the juice inside. Boom! And all of that shrimp scampi juice is going to coat that rice. And of course, you know, you're going to the little holiday party. I'm going to show you a secret. If you're going to a holiday party, you better not never go to a holiday party without doing this for yourself first. Okay, get you some of the containers. Okay. We talking about some crabs here. I'm going to get the big one. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, my money paid for this. So yeah, if you're going to the holiday party, go and get you some crabs, you know, come back home just in case you don't get none at the holiday party. You know, got some for later. Got some later. Got that for later. And let me show y'all a secret. Y'all ain't know nothing about this, but here's the secret. Boom! Secret. Boom! I done did it. That's for the house. Now, we good to go. I can take this over here. And we just gonna transfer it to the dishes. Okay?
Wow.
What's the matter, Boo-Boo? You hungry? Well, you're just in time. Not to eat none of this. Because you're allergic to this. What do you want to eat?
I want to eat some healthy food.
Oh.
What is that?
She make us all look bad. She want to eat some healthy food. You got time for your package, okay? You got time?
Stop! Don't you dare put it to Facebook.
You find some loose crab legs. Some in there.
This guy going YouTube.
No, it gotta
Boom.
be Facebook.
Boom, boom.
Put it on YouTube, EJ.
All right, babe, you gotta tone it down here. Okay.
She's gonna put it on Facebook.
All right. For those of you who don't have this, you need to get this. This is the next best thing. If you're going somewhere, get you some plastic wrap. Put that thing on there like so. Put that on there like so. Boom, boom, boom. See, you gotta do it when it's hot because the steam seals the plastic.
It's so good.
But it's not for you. What is on your face, Paige?
Makeup.
Oh my God, Jesus, please get her.
Stop looking at my face. There's makeup on it.
Okay, please don't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just
She
need to
is
do it.
so
I just need to do it.
special.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna put her out of here. But anyway, you're going to a holiday party.
Yep.
Boom. Dish number one. Some of dish number two. Yeah, as you can see, that went down quite a bit.
I just want to eat the crab.
I'm gonna need you not to. I'm gonna need you to either get away from this container seriously, girl, cause got that mess.
So yummy.
How would you know? I don't think you ever ate crab.
I haven't. It looks yummy.
just seals it right on up, and that's the prettiest thing. And then you got all that crab juice in there. Lord have mercy. Lord, don't put me on this because I got to put that in my food. All right.
So this is
Two vehicles. We ready